News Channel 7. Time for 7 First Alert weather.
Idaho Weather Watchers have certainly provided us with a number of shots of the weather around the area, and here's another one. This is for this afternoon, and Robert showed some of those thunderstorms that were coming along up in some of the mountains just to the north. Beautiful neighborhood along through there, but just beautiful cloud structure right along through there. The only thing is down below it, they're getting some pretty good rain, so that's very close by. And let me just mention that here we are on a Thursday, so let's talk a little bit about the weather in the mountains, especially around McCall. McCall will likely be fairly nice most of the time, but later in the afternoon, some of those thunderstorms could develop, and just watch for those. Get inside if that's the case. But as you notice up here in the mountains, temperatures will be, well, like this afternoon, had some sunshine. Temperatures got the mid 60s. They're somewhere along through there, and probably into the weekend, they'll be in the mid 60s, somewhere near 70 degrees. But you'll also notice those clouds always rolling by and a chance of a thunderstorm that could come into the picture. Now, 82 degrees was the high temperature for Boise today. So we're looking at the Boise forecast. You see 75 is the average. So yes, those temperatures have gone above the average temperature. And when you look at what's happening here, I showed you this map a while ago. See all of the thunderstorms for Twin Falls for tonight. As we got a little bit wider, there's still a chance of more of those thunderstorms coming up around, especially the Magic Valley area. And we're getting a little closer to that. Last couple of nights, I said imaginary line. We don't really have that now. It's starting to break down somewhat. And you see there is some moisture coming off the Owyhees, some getting fairly close, about 10 miles just to the east of us. And tomorrow, the opportunity for this becomes even a little greater of seeing maybe a shower around. In fact, as we look at the futurecast, it could even be early tomorrow morning. Nothing really heavy that's coming out of this. So as you look at the futurecast here, you'll see for tonight still some thunderstorms around the Magic Valley. This is what comes in tomorrow morning between about 7 to 9 o'clock. Not really big, but just to let you know, there could be some light showers around there. They do develop into the mountains for later in the afternoon. So if you're going into the mountains, you can see that they're going to be having some of those thunderstorms. Now here's Saturday in the morning. There's a shower, and some of that could be pretty good, especially up around Emmett. Maybe just the southern portions of that around Eagle. Might even be a thunderstorm just to watch for. So this is where it's unsettled for the entire weekend. And right now, it appears it's hitting us more in the mornings than it is late afternoon to evening as we move into the 3-day weekend. So let's talk about that. First of all, for tomorrow, Friday, high temperatures around the Magic Valley will be into the 70s. Most of your central mountains, basically the low to mid 60s. We mentioned some of the temperatures for McCall. They'll be the mid 60s, as warm as 66 degrees tomorrow for Cascade. Down here in valley locations, I would say 80 degrees is the mark. What we had today will be pretty close to the same for tomorrow. If we see a few more clouds in the afternoon, we're 78. If we have quite a bit of sunshine, we're 82. So that's what we'll be looking at for the day. 7-day forecast, it just doesn't stop. The slight chances that we have through here is just on and off. It continues through the weekend, so expect that for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures don't really warm up much because we have the unsettled weather, and as you can see, that continues all the way through next Thursday. Hey, we're going to continue too. More news in just a moment.